Hello stampers and crafters. Today I have a little bit of a different video for you. I'm going to be taking you on a tour of my craft room. So I'm going to show you how I store all my stamps, where I store my paper, my blends, my ink pads, all the things. So if you're ready for a craft room tour, a Sassy Paper Crafts craft room tour, please keep watching. So let's take a look inside of my craft room. This is what it looks like when you walk through the door. I'm going to close the door because cats. I have this little stand here that I keep things on. My Sassy Papercrafts sign. I have a few boxes that I've made. This is just retired embellishments that I have to go through. And some projects that I'm working on. Some old Project Life things there. This is one of my favorite parts of the craft room. This is my little Scentsy warmer. It says grateful, thankful, blessed. And these are cards that have been made for me by other people. These are leftover matches from my wedding. We met on Tinder, so it says it's a match. And I had some leftover, so I keep them there. My husband bought me this little music box. This is my little trinkets that I keep here. And above that is my magnetic board. There was a Celebrate Today magnetic board kit. These are just prizes that I have yet to give away. Wedding cards I'm working on. Cards that don't really fit on my beautiful card rack that my husband also found me. I made the little backdrops for them with some retired cardstock, and it spins. So all the cards I make go on here. And then below that is just my little shipping station. I have lots of envelopes and things. Next to that, this is where I keep my scale for postage, some embossing powders. I've mixed some white with the old ice that we don't carry anymore. Notebooks. I have a ton of notebooks. I love notebooks. Down here is just, it's all retired designer series paper, 6x6. This is where I keep all my Stampin' Seal and Seal Plus. I'm almost out of seal. Here is my prize bucket. So what I do is when I get packs of designer series paper, I cut it down to 6x6 and put it in some envelopes and put it there for a giveaway. And here is just, really, I need to clean it out. There's a lot of junk in here. But this is also where I keep my white envelopes. This one also I need to just clean out. There's an old digital camera throwback. So there's really not much to see in there. That is a sign that my husband made me for craft fairs. Just a little picture frame I have. That is what we did for our wedding instead of a guest book. I'll take you to my desk. So this is the old Stampin' ink pad caddy, but the new ink pads, I think they fit pretty good in there. So I've kept this. It's not completely full, just because there's only a couple of slots left. Here is where I keep my sponges. These are the old sponges. We don't sell these anymore, but I had one for every color, and then just some sponge daubers in there. This drawer is all my adhesives besides my seal. So this is the dimensionals and the glue dots and the tearing tape. And I can't even get it closed anymore. Oh my goodness. Cannot get it closed. That's fine. I'll work on it later. Below that is just some random embellishments. My notebooks, because I always have notebooks. Here is the brand new annual catalog. And the old catalog, and my mini catalog. Next to that is my scraps of basic white. I just keep these on my desk because I always use them. I use basic white on every card. These are my little cheat sheets. So for the Walmart notebooks I buy, these are just measurements that I have there. And then these are the basic card measurements, like the layers. Here is the new Stampin' storage. For these are the last year's ink colors. I got some ink refills up there. And then my blend storage and my little caddy that I made. This has a bunch of pens and pencils and my scissors, my remote for my TV. My Stampin' Scrub sits here. I just have some whiteout, some StazOn, cleaner. That's a little post-it note. This was given to me. I love it. There's little notes in here, and they're all cats with a little pen. And then in here, I have a little drawer thing is where I keep my trimmer blades. And then I have some retired old little wooden embellishments in there. And then up here, I just have some stamps, some post-its, just junk, and my seal and sticky tape and stuff like that. My ring light, my trimmer. Below my desk is where I keep my paper pumpkins. I clearly have a lot more than will fit in that tote. So let's move on to my bookshelf, which I love. So we'll start at the top. At the top are more cards that have been made for me. And my little angel cat stone. My friend gave that to me when my cat Angel passed away. This is where I keep my punches. I have some of the new in color cardstock out because I'm making a card with that soon. My simple chamois is there. The retiring in colors. Some Scentsy flowers. Stampin' Mist. This is where I keep current stuff. So I have some slimline envelopes, some boxes, some note cards and envelopes in there. This is all current designer series paper. This is from the January to June mini catalog. And this is for the new annual catalog designer series paper. All this is retired and has to go be put somewhere. I use the In Good Taste paper as backdrops for when I take pictures of my cards. So I keep all that here. This is all retired designer series paper that is still in 12 by 12. I have a lot of it. I need to go through it. And there's even some old in color paper here. Like I have a bunch of that. Down here is the current color. This is the 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And then my current 12 by 12 designer series paper sits behind that. This basket is for live videos, so I put my live projects in there. You're getting a little sneak peek of this Friday's live. Down here I have some retired punches and some non-Stampin' Up punches. This is retiring cardstock that I need to find a home for. Down here is kind of a mess, but this is where all my labels and things are. Old catalogs, my address book, and then this is just what I have some business paperwork in. For my paper scraps, I found this works the best for me. So this is just a little file crate thing, and I have the big gallon Ziploc bags, and I have them all labeled for what they are. I have them sorted into color collections. So on the front are the in colors, and then basic black, basic white, the foils, then all the brights, excuse me, the neutrals, regals, subtles, that kind of thing. So it looks messy, but it works for me. So now let's go back up. That is a wrestling sign that my husband also made me for the first wrestling show he took me to. This is where I keep the hex values that Stampin' Up! Gives us for the new colors. This is a blends chart that I got from Chicken Scratch. This has the old in colors on it though, and I never got those, so I didn't fill those in. This one is for the natural tones. I got this from Tina Wardell. Her website's right there, and filled in all the natural tones so you can see what they look like when blended together. I really like that. Picture frame up there, that is really outdated because that's for February. And then here are my stamps. So up here this is all retired. So the left side is all retired stamps. The right side is what I have that's current. And these ones here that are flipped up are retiring. So they haven't retired quite yet, but they will be, so they're flipped up. Another little Scentsy warmer. This is also another one of my pride and joys. This is my rolling cart. So on top I have my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All my dies sit up on top. These are just extra embellishments I have. They're extra ones. My folders sit in the little thing here. My current ribbon, so these are all current, as well as the ones in the back. And then on this side, these are all retired. But I still have a bunch of them, so it's like what you do with it. I can't throw it out. This is kind of a mess too. I really need to clean this, but these are all my embellishments. These are brand new. I haven't even opened these yet. These are going to be in the new catalog. And then down on the bottom is, this is all retired. And I haven't figured out what to do with it yet. So if I turn this around, there are my blending brushes, my water painters. These are also current embellishments. These are all retired. And my Stamparatus sits in there. So then this little desk, this is where my printer and everything is. There's just a bunch of businessy stuff in here, picture frames, a 3-hole punch, that sort of thing. My laptop, my big cut and emboss machine. And I kind of got this desk for my husband. He likes to draw, so all his stuff is in there. There are some more shipping things, my priority shipping boxes, my TV closet, which I am not going to show you because there's too much stuff in there. This big tote is for craft shows. So when I go to craft shows, it's on wheels. Got a couple of boxes of catalogs and then some baskets in the corner that I need to do things with. So that, in a nutshell, sorry you're seeing the litter box. There is also a litter box in here. But that, in a nutshell, is my craft room. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I want to thank you so much for going on a craft room tour with me. I hope you got some inspiration on how to store your stamping supplies. If you liked this video, please subscribe to see more things from me. Thanks so much for watching.